Good morning. Welcome back to Black Bear Forge. Today I want to make a little set of shelf brackets. I found this piece of stair tread that's been cut off, still has the bull nose on it, that is just the ideal size for a shelf I want to put up in my office. So I want to make some fairly simple shelf brackets to hold this shelf up. I'm going to start our project with some 1/2 by 3/4 inch flat bar, and I'm cutting that off at 9 inches long. Black Bear Forge is sponsored by Combat Abrasives. Use the link in the video description and the coupon code BLACKBEAR10 for a discount on your next order. With the ends deburred, I'm going to go ahead and lay this out. I'm going to put a center punch mark on the edge at 3 inches, so 3 inches and 6 inches. And this is where I'm going to put a bend and do an upset square corner. But in preparation for that, I'm actually going to do some drawing out on either end. I'm going to leave the end thick on the short end, so it's got another little upset there. The upset square corner on this is going to be very similar to what I do on some of my traditional holdfasts, meaning I'm going to actually work the bar down from the corner to start with, leaving a little peak. That's where I'll bend the corner, and that makes it a lot easier to get that good sharp 90-degree outside corner. I want to fuller in on either side of where that 90-degree bend is going to be, leaving that sharp point right between the fullers. My ultimate goal is to have a smooth transition from the point to a 1/4 inch bar thickness through here. I want to put a similar upset on the end of the bar, so there's no reason to thin it out at this stage. I'm going to leave some mass there just for that purpose. And that mass is on the opposite side of the bar of the peak. This is the outside of the bar. It'll be up against the shelf. So that little upset will be under the shelf. I don't want this any longer than 5 inches to fit the shelf that I have. And I'm right there now, so I'll probably try to work that back when I clean that upset up later. This I just want to draw out to 1/4 inch thick and 3/4 wide, so it's going to be considerably longer. This would be a great opportunity to pay a visit to the Little Giant power hammer. Now my impression at this point is that I've left way too much material here. I thought I was going to like that really long, but I think it's disproportionate. I think maybe 50% longer than this other one instead of double the length, maybe not even quite that much. But I want to go ahead and do the corner first, really see what it's going to look like once it's bent. When bending the corners on something like this, you want a fairly isolated heat so it bends right at that thick section. Otherwise, it's going to bend next to it where it's thinner. So a torch is probably the ideal way to do this, but you can do it in the forge with some selective cooling right before you bend it. It's very close to what I'm going for. Just need to clean that up a little bit more. Might do that in the vise. You can see my center punch marks right there in the corner, just where I want it. Just a little bit more cleanup on that back side, but I think you get the idea. Now I want to go ahead and clean up this upset and shorten this a little bit. It's a little bit longer than I want it to be. It's like a mini railroad spike head. You'll need at least 2 that match, depending on how long your shelf is. You might need 3 or 4. Make sure these are square, or 90-degree bends. And it looks pretty good. Now personally, I think this ended up too long here. It looks way out of proportion. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off, and I'm going to start with the golden mean ratio. And that's a ratio of 1 to 1.6. So multiply this dimension times 1.6. And that's where I'm going to cut it off. Don't know if I'm going to like it there. I might want it even shorter than that. Might want them equal length. But that's a good starting point. Just thought I'd do something a little different on the ends of these. That's a fairly simple but still ornamental set of shelf brackets. As soon as they cool, I'm going to go install these in the office and get that shelf put up. For the installation, I'm going to use slotted round head wood screws that I've stripped the zinc plating off in an acid bath, brought them up to heat, put the same wax finish that I put on these, and personally, I think the slotted screws look way better than Phillips or square drive or star drive or whatever else you might be tempted to use. But that's up to you and your project. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have time in your day to get out to your shop, make something, but stay safe, wear your safety glasses. We'll see you for the next video.